Try to tell them we up next, you can't stop that. This your favorite podcast. Every show is lit, baby. You know what we finna do. Slick gon' talk that slick talk, he gon' get political. Okay. Do not switch topics, niggas is toxic. Poppy shots don't always saying something wrong, but if you don't like it, what we saying, nigga, oh well. We try to tell you, baby, this might not go well. This might not go. Hey, that's it. One take. We're not even doing it again. Keep that. That's the one.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to another episode of This Might Not Go Well. Yeah. Episode 92. We in the building. You already know who it is. It's your boy B, Breezy, aka Poppy Sazon.
Yo, what's going on, everybody? It's your boy Slick Grayson. How y'all feeling out there?
Hey, you already know how this goes. Please follow us on all social media. This might not go well. If you have any brand deals, business opportunities, please email us at thismightnotgowell@gmail.com. Episode 92. We almost rode to 100. We almost here, baby. All right, weekly check-ins. How you doing this week, brother?
I'm all right. I'm chilling.
That's it.
Yeah, I'm chilling. Week been cool. Been work whooping my ass. A lot of responsibilities and all of that. But other than that, I'm cooling. What's up with you?
I came to talk my shit, Slick. Give me a gunshot.
I already did. Another one?
Just give me a little one. Nah, because last week, shout out to everybody who listened last week. Actually, people really like when we do our little therapy session like that. I think we should give them, maybe create a segment out of it a little bit more. But hey, I know I call myself the bad bitch fumbler, but I'm still him. I'm still Hemi Turner. I'm still Hemi Butler. I am still Hemi Carter, Hemi Hendrick, Hemi like Beanie Man. You heard? All right. I don't want to let that be misconstrued because a lot of people hit my line talking about, yo, Brian, what you mean you're a bad bitch fumbler? You a real player always fumble a bitch or two. You feel? Oh, I can't say bitch. I'm sorry. A real player fumble a John or two out here. You hear me? It happens to the best of us, but that means I pulled. Okay? Don't put some respect on my name. You heard? Gunshot, Slick.
Oh, another one. I'm so sorry. Whoops, it was muted. Can't even hear it. Sorry.
This nigga here, you just destroyed my whole.
It's fine. All right, I gave it to you, crybaby.
Come on now. You fumbled it. Admit to the people that you fumbled some bad bitches.
A bunch of them. I mean, they always come back around.
Oh,
but
bad one. Okay, I call y'all bitches because I don't know y'all names. But bad woman, okay? I mean, bad woman. I apologize. It just sounds better saying bad B fumble, okay, than bad woman fumble. It just sounds better.
Yeah, I'm about to say, yeah, everybody fumbles a couple, but it happens. And I don't like responding to people, so that's probably why it happened 9 times out of 10. Or I might have just found something better.
That's what. Come on now, we level up. But I wanted to do this pod on a Friday and release it for the weekend, but X from Failure to Report and other people be hating when we be missing our drop dates, so we had to give it to them. But don't come on, Slick, Drake, 21 Savage, her loss tonight. What's your thoughts? I ain't gonna lie, staying over here. I'm calling the classic right now. The rollout, the promo, the cover art, even though y'all been hating on Drake's cover art, I'm going to let y'all slide on that. And I saw the track list too, some of the names of the track. Back Outside, boys, I already know.
What's your thoughts? You going to be tight just like Drake's jazz album or some shit like that.
21 Savage on a jazz album might not, him sliding down on some bass? Nah, I ain't going to hold you. Give me 21 while niggas playing the little clarinet.
I don't know. I like the rollout. I think the fact that they, are making fun of the traditional rollout in terms of like, the tiny desk and the Vogue covers and stuff like that. Because I was like, there's no way these two niggas got Vogue for a surprise album. And it didn't leak. Like, no information came out prior to them putting out the Jimmy Cooks video. But I think that it has a potential. I think that they have a defined sound, and it's different than when Drake and Future did What a Time to Be Alive, because I feel like that was more so like a mainstream Future tape
And both of
featuring
them
Drake.
niggas sing too, so that was, you had to give some singing shit with them with that album.
Yeah, I think that, you know, their public personas, I think that their chemistry is dope. And I think that they can kind of both slide on each other's type of records. Whereas, you know, you had the Drake and Future where like they just got to the point where they just started put 2 beats on a record and go crazy. You know, you do your thing, I do my thing, or, you know, we'll meet in the middle. You know, Drake will put out a single that sounds like a Future song. Future will put out a single that sounds like a Drake song. Like, I think,
and a lot of people said that it mostly sounded like Drake was on a Future album than it was like a collaboration album, which I could kind of agree.
Yeah, it definitely was, because you could think there's not maybe what is it, Plastic Bag on What a Time to Be Alive was probably the only one that sounded like a actual Drake record. Everything else sounded very Future, or let me say, very Atlanta infused. You know, Atlanta subject matter, Atlanta infused. I feel like with this, we've seen 21 and Drake kind of come together multiple times, and every time it's something catchy, like Mr. Right Now, Knife Talk, Sneaking. Am I missing one?
What's the other one?
Is there a fourth one? It might be more, but those 3 just off the top of my head, all, you know, different vibes, but they fit. Jimmy Crooks, all right? They all fit. And I think that that's the fun part about it. If the album sounds like Jimmy Crooks, then I'm happy.
And also, you know, I'm a Drake stan. We already know all this. Drake has given us 3 albums in a span of a year and some change, which is not very Drake-like per se. He usually gives us a hit record and call it a day, and then he has us wait a year or 2 for the album. But you have to understand, he gave us Certified Lover Boy September 3rd, 2021. He gave us Honestly Nevermind. And now he's giving a collaboration album. Drake is really applying pressure out here. This is probably the most music we got from Drake since the beginning of his career. And I'm honestly here for it. He's giving us different type of range, different types of feel. Now he's getting his rap bag, which me and you called it before. I'm excited for this album, man. I'm excited.
I think it makes sense. I think it makes sense. I think that the way music is consumed nowadays, you're only as relevant as your last hit. And the fact that, you know, their last joint was Jimmy Cooks, and that was the, you know, think about it, the last song, Honestly Nevermind, the song that stands out for most people on that project, even if they didn't enjoy House
number
Drake,
one.
Went number 1 off the drop. And 21 has been low key. If you really think about 21 features, like with major artists, they hit. I told you,
he's highly respected.
I saw him. What's it called? I saw him when he opened up for
J. Cole.
And I've never gone full length through a 21 project. I listened to the singles, but it's like I was impressed with not just like his showmanship, but also the amount of people, especially of the Caucasian persuasion, who were rocking with it.
What?
Them white boys was turned.
And also with 21 Savages, you know how, you know, everybody be thinking Atlanta rappers can't like rap for real. 21 Savage could really spit bars. Like he can really rap. Like, that's what a lot of people don't give 21 Savage. And I think recently now, especially with the Jimmy Cooks and the Knife Talk and the feature with J. Cole, like, everybody is starting to respect his pen more, which I love, because you know me, I'm a 21 Savage fan. I listen to all his albums and all that, and
you listen to everybody. You listen to everybody's albums, even people we don't know.
No, but I'm a fan of him. I don't listen to Kendrick. I still haven't got back to that bullshit. But
album of the year.
But 21 Savage can actually really rap, so I'm glad he's gained his respect as an artist. So I'm excited for it. But let's move on to Halloween, man. I ain't gonna lie, Halloween. Do you think Halloween was Halloween in this year or not?
I think that as we've grown older and, you know, people cuffed up, people, you know, got other responsibilities, I think Halloween ain't wholesome no more. And I say wholesome like HOE some. Like, I think when you're a kid, it's about the candy and the parties. When you're a teenager, you're too cool for it. You might go to a party, but you know, it's not, you try, you know, you're not really jacking it. Then you go to college, and this is where the wholesomeness comes in, because everybody naked in their Halloween costumes. You've seen everything. And then, you know, you get out of college and you enter that real life work world, that 23 to 28, 29 range, and everybody's naked even more because, well, this is one of the few days of the year you can do it. Nobody's going to judge you. But now
it was popping too.
Yeah, now we in our 30 range, and I feel like as I went through the timeline, the Twitters and everything, I saw a lot of respectable Halloween costumes. Even the sexy ones were respectable, and I was just kind of like, oh, I'm at that stage of life, huh? My friend group we're putting the girls away, as they say.
Oh shit, that says a lot about my friend group because I saw nothing but whole outfits. I saw, y'all, I ain't gonna lie, y'all killed the film outfit. Now I don't even want to see that shit no more. Yeah, you see, we made that shit. I think one chick made that shit hot, and then girls started running with that whole Velma from Scooby Doo outfit. Y'all ran that shit to the ground. I don't want to see no more of that shit no more, bro. I done saw like at least 10 girls go that route, bro.
Dang, you must be following.
You
following all the fresh out of college joints, you little predator.
No, don't do that. You see that? Look at the narrative you putting out here. No, these girls was 25 and up.
They stopped at 28.
Shout out to you, seasoned hoes.
Wow. I didn't see. Look, that's why you get in trouble. I ain't calling nobody else. I just said it's not as wholesome.
Fuck it, Slick. We hit a pod. Oh, we not hit a pod.
Carry on, sir.
You hoes, y'all embracing hoes out here now. Embrace your inner wholeness. Your wholeness can be deleted. I just seen a girl just get proposed to who was throwing it back crazy back in the days. So your wholeness can get deleted out here.
That's because he ain't know her back then.
Oh, that's a fact. Because I was like, oh yeah, he was nowhere in New York. Because like your shorty was, you know what?
I'm about to say, save you for the streets talk for later. Let's go. Carry on.
But I think this Halloween was great because even I didn't do nothing, go dress up, but I seen a lot of people was excited to be outside full effect because it was like that Saturday, bro. There was 9 a.m. banger everybody was going to. Then they had the pizza zoo that everybody was going to, and then they even had something on Monday night. I was like, yo, y'all niggas don't got working the next day.
The village parade and all of that.
Yeah,
I've been to that
like
before.
some little DJ concert type shit. So I think maybe because of the COVID shit, this Halloween this year was a little bit more popping because now there's really no restriction. Nobody really cares about COVID. I like how COVID not really talked about like that no more, and numbers be spiking a little bit.
I'm about to say we are definitely on the rise right now. So
yeah, so I don't know. Niggas not wearing their masks. They ain't no mandates no more.
The girls too. I was about to say I couldn't even look properly. I was just like, well, whatever. I guess I'm just going to watch these basketball games.
Now, what's some of your favorite outfits, or Halloween outfits you like on women, real quick?
Of all time?
Give me like 3. Give me like 3 to 5.
You can't go wrong with like sexy anime character. I think that's always a cool one.
Like Katana.
I saw Katana. I saw Shorty Chun-Li from Street Fighter was dope.
Oh, Chun-Li.
Like the Stallions.
Oh no, the Shorty that newscaster.
Yeah, the Michelle. I don't want to butcher her last name. Hers was dope. Megan Thee Stallion, Shorty from My Hero Academia was dope.
Oh yeah. Shit. I gotta give a special shout out to Sweetie. She absolutely ate that Mystique outfit. Kim Kardashian, I don't know what the fuck you was doing. She ate you up. That's what the girls be saying, right? She ate it. She left no crumbs, right?
Am I a girl, sir? I have no idea. But nah, we definitely got like any kind of like anime or like superhero, and that's always a dope one. I'm trying to think. What was dope? The ninja one, like that ninja joint, the black and red ninja joint that girls was doing with like the last couple of years is a fire one. And my third one, honestly, I like some goofy shit. Like the video of the white girls with the Teletubby outfits on, and, like something goofy or like something like if you like do like a play, like a sexy play on some kind of like character, I think that's dope too. So those always work for me.
Yeah. So I mean, I do like that too. A lot of people wearing the Harry Potter shit, which was popping.
That's what I wore to work. I definitely was Harry Potter, and I was Harry Potter on Friday, and I was Prince on Monday. So
oh yeah, that was a good outfit that you had. A lot of people were dressing like Ice Spice, which I was like, that's crazy that y'all was really out here dressing like Ice Spice.
You thought I was feeling you? I'm telling you that shit. All the light skinned girls ate with that.
And then I seen a couple of people. Chloe with the Storm outfit. Oh yeah, that was
Chloe funny.
That was fire.
Chloe funny. You ever seen a girl that just realized she was sexy and don't know how to act?
Well, she's showing her ass, shaking it. I love it, Chloe. Continue doing your thing. Yeah, and then a couple of the Catwoman outfit is always a vibe. Kelly Rowland killed that shit.
What did Lotto dress
Oh,
up as? I feel like she always has good like stuff like that.
oh yeah, Lotto was.
I don't
I
even
think
know.
her outfit was. I think I'm about to look at it right now. Her shit was really fire. She was Candy Woman, a play off of Candyman, and then she was also the Corpse Bride.
Okay, that's fire. I could dig that.
Yeah, fire. I ain't gonna hold you. Fire as hell. Oh, but also now that Halloween is over, guess what month this is, right? What month this is?
November.
Slick?
I don't know.
Nah, Slick. It's not November. It's No Nut November. Okay, we are taking back our nuts.
Pause on like 35 different levels. You sick, man. You
Fuck it. It is what it is.
so
Was it
semen retention? Is that what you're doing? You're about to talk about the Hotep shit? Or I thought that was a little later on the show.
Yo, I'm on my Joey Badass shit. You feel me? I might sleep with you, but I'm not gonna nut though. You feel me? I'm preserving my life force. You gotta think up here. Some of these niggas thinking small. You gotta think big, bitch. You gotta think big.
I mean, I get it. I think that it always starts off as a joke, but I mean, hey, if you just can't get none, just say something. But if you're doing it as a method of discipline, more power to you as well. I think that it definitely is like probably I think like scientific studies and things that kind of show like just conserving.
I don't know, because they be talking about you need to have a healthy sex life, and then they talking about if you nut too much, you're gonna die. I don't know what we allowed to do or not.
I mean, from what I've seen in terms of like semen retention and stuff like that, you just want to make sure you're not over choking your chicken because you want to make sure that your body is functioning properly. And if it's not, get you some beetroot powder, get you some of the big three, Asagama, get you some mackerel, that Tonkat Ali, some vitamin D. You feel me? You take all your supplements. Apparently, studies are showing like fellas pause on this, but like if you are not waking up or going to sleep like with an erection, your shit not working properly. So that whole morning wood shit, ladies, don't be mad at your man. Don't think he had a dream. That just means he's healthy. So keep that in mind.
Yeah, but you got into December now, okay?
Fuck that.
Go have a conversation with him. You feel me? Just don't throw it back.
I'm about to say.
I can't even agree to that. Niggas,
there's nothing wrong with it, but I think you got to communicate that to
woman. Oh my good lord.
You got to communicate that with your shorty. Like, yeah, we can't do it this month. Because it's nothing better than when you tell your girl no. Because she going to do everything in her power. All them pictures you wasn't getting for years, they going to start popping back up. She going to start being a little extra more friendly and trying to touch on you and stuff. It might work out in your favor, fellas, but remember to be strong, kings. And I thought, didn't it start off with no shave November?
Oh yeah, that too.
We always make,
but that's for awareness, right?
We always make innocent shit sexual. That's a damn shame. You know what?
What, ladies? You know how to break that nigga? Just follow Glorilla lyrics. You looking good? Just send that nigga 5 attachments. I ain't gonna lie. A lot of you girls don't practice what Glorilla been saying in her shit though. I ain't gonna hold. I didn't get my 5 attachment. And I'm sick.
I can't tell you the last time I got 5. I ain't gonna front. I got 1 in head air, but I know she be working. That's okay, boo. I ain't mad at you.
All right, I didn't want to start the podcast off with this, but we have to talk about this. Like, if you didn't know, you probably know already. RIP Takeoff for the Migos, man. Sad situation. If you don't know, he was shot and killed in Houston in a bowling alley. When was it? Tuesday, correct?
Tuesday morning, yeah. Tuesday morning.
Bro, that shit just crazy. I feel like we just lose. I feel like, and you know what was crazy? Shout out to Zakia, who's an avid listener. When I posted on my story, she was like, yo, I feel like every week y'all do a podcast, y'all always saying RIP to someone. And I look back at our last recent couple of podcasts. She dead ass true. We've been saying RIP almost every podcast, every episode recently. Yeah. And we have a little one to do.
You always say rappers are the most endangered species of profession. And it sucks because when you think about some of the logistics that I've heard about this event that they were attending, it was like security checks, it was a private party type jump off. Shouldn't have been no weapons involved. And it's just, it sucks. it genuinely sucks. I feel like even if you're not the biggest Migos fan or even the biggest Takeoff fan, I think that everybody knows Takeoff was unproblematic. Out of those three members of the Migos, Takeoff did not bother nobody. He
didn't
went
hear
about his music.
No problem with women, no problem with other rappers, no nothing.
Even when it came time for his own music to drop, he'd drop it, do a little promo, call it a day. And it's just like we always understood Quavo was the star. He had the most star potential. Offset married Cardi and had his own eccentric fan base, but Takeoff was the best rapper.
That's a fact. If we, and think about it, my favorite person was Offset, but Takeoff was the best rapper. No question about it at all, bro. And also, I would like to say here, normalize, because you know what going on now? Everybody's like, oh my God, no, Cardi B or Offset, they ain't post nothing about, like, bro, nobody got to rush to social media to express their griefs. I don't know why that became such a norm for everyone that as soon as someone die, I got automatically, I have 24 hours to 48 hours to post something so I can show that I love them. Like, bro, let them grieve in peace. This was actually his family.
Yeah, that stems from that whole, like, everybody think everything gotta be public. Like, if you don't say it in public, it don't count. Like, no, I just like my peace. Because even if they post something, somebody gonna bring up the fact that it seemingly Offset and Takeoff wasn't talking, or bring up some negativity. I'd rather keep that shit to myself. And if you really you know how to find people when something happens, tragic or great.
And also normalize whipping people's ass who record the scene, bro. Like, I'm tired of you guys recording niggas while they're dying, bro. Yeah, I did this with PNB Rock. I did it with so many other folks, bro. Stop recording people and posting it on the internet, bro.
I think the media,
the boy's laying down.
The media outlets are terrible too, because they literally had it hooked up in the story. They just try to block out his face, but you still see what happens clearly. I think that's just like, it's deflating. I'm definitely sending out extra love to Quavo. That is his nephew. He was there. Like, you've seen it. I believe they just said today that also his assistant was the other victim of the shooting. So it's like
Joshua Washington.
Yeah, so it's just like it's heartbreaking. And like I said, it always hurts extra when it's like, this might not go well, but it always hurts a little more when you just know, like, the person wasn't even trying to be on that type of timing. You feel me?
Bro.
It's like, even people I know that didn't listen to me goes, they was like, that Takeoff one hurt. Like, people will stop by the classroom and just say, like, yo, Takeoff, this one feels different. So.
Because you never hear him about anything, always about his money, just chilling, just minding his business.
28 years old, man. On top of the world, just dropped a project. So
that shit crazy. Can I get one song request from him? This is my favorite Takeoff verse.
What's the timestamp on it? Let me know.
No, he starts off the song. Right. So this is "I Got a Bag" by Gucci Mane featuring Quavo and Takeoff. That verse was hard. I ain't gonna hold you. Not from my label, I couple. Oh, he talk about his watch just dropped. R.I.P. Takeoff, bro.
Big facts. R.I.P. King.
Shout out to his fans for making his debut album in the top 10. I mean, I think, he's in a good label situation, so hopefully, his family will be able to get a lot of money.
Oh, man. Very deflating.
All right, man. What you thought about your boy Elon Musk taking over Twitter?
I think that as a business ploy, he put his foot in his mouth, and he's got to figure out how to monetize it. I know that they charge him, all you people with your verified signs, now you got to pay for it. I don't know if that means that regular folk can do that, but you got to pay $8 a month. Get your ads cut in half, all of that, things like that. But I did notice, like they said, the first thing you saw as soon as he took over, nigga. There was a lot of N-bombs dropping. So you laughing, light-skinned ass nigga. But Elon definitely said he wants Twitter to be a free space. He's privatizing it. It's come off of the stock market. It's sold at, I think, like $53, I want to say. So if you thought Twitter was a wild place before, it's definitely the Wild West again.
That nigga bought a sink in. I ain't gonna hold you. That was hard.
Elon knows what he's doing, man. And I think, like, we get our stock talk another time, but I think that, like, he's gonna use this as a vehicle to really, because remember, what Tesla is one of those stocks where it's like, yeah, most of his revenue is generated from speculation. The stock moves when Elon does something crazy. So coming into Twitter, reinstating Donald Trump, giving Kanye his full privileges back, I feel like now, it's another vehicle to increase his fortune.
I ain't gonna hold you. I seen a couple people talk shit about him, and their account got disabled. So I ain't gonna hold you, but he might be low key a tyrant. A tyrant with this shit.
Free speech ain't free. We all understand that. We about to get to that again in a second.
You want to get into that? You don't want to talk about Kanye West, right? Kanye West kind of calmed down just a little bit, despite his little spat with Steven Jackson.
Kanye has been stripped of everything, and now he's trying to backpedal. He's trying to calm down for a little while. I think he hinted he's going to get him out the paint the way he did. And like we said last week, it's like, even in this, like, we don't support anti-Semitism or, anything about just making anybody feel, like less than or worthless.
Shabbat shalom to all my good folks out there. You heard?
Pretty sure there was some racist tendency in that too. But I would digress. I think that, Kanye didn't think that he was going to get hit that hard. So, I mean, he's in, backtrack mode, and the way this
it's still hilarious how he went on Drink Champs. Like, I could say anti-Semitic things and Adidas won't drop me.
Like I said, he'll calm down in the next couple of months. People will forget, and he's going to go. If they don't, he's going to go to China and find a factory, and in fast fashion his way into Yeezy 3.0, his third iteration of his brand, and we'll see what happens.
But Slick, you're not getting this though. He does not even understand the history of Adidas, of where Adidas came from. It's a German company, and the founder name was Adolf, not Hitler. He wasn't. This is his first name. And you're going to tell on Drink Champs he could say something anti-Semitic and think Adidas, out of all companies, Adidas. They was going to drop you like a hot potato for that.
They wasn't even first. Wasn't it like Balenciaga first or something like that? Think about it. They follow suit. If you really think about it, a lot of these companies they march in order. So somebody has to take the step, and then they'll follow suit based on public reaction. It's all a popularity contest in a lot of this. But even so, Kanye opened the door because right now, the hot topic is anti-Semitism and, targeting Jewish community. And Kyrie Irving has found himself embroiled in controversy. I don't remember if we talked about it last week or not. Sorry, but Kanye posted
got his white coach fired. Now he got to pay a fine. Talk about it.
Yeah. So essentially, Kyrie Irving posted a link to a documentary, which essentially is deemed anti-Semitic. It has anti-Semitic views in it, but I believe the overarching perspective of the documentary is that Africans are the original members of the Jewish community and are kind of like excommunicated from Judaism. And unfortunately, it does propagate things such as like, the Holocaust not being a real thing and like Jewish people worshiping Satan. So there's a lot of negative rhetoric within the film. I believe it was created with Alex Jones, who was very controversial as well. And Kanye has been condemned by many of his sportscaster peers, the media, talked of a potential suspension. It's tough. Not in terms of the anti-Semitism. I think it's tough because, for me personally, I know Kyrie, when I saw the link, I didn't think too much of it because there was no context. I think context is key. But as we discussed in pre-production, you said that, on that platform, once you post something, you're throwing it's to the wolves. Like, they can say whatever they want about it. He has been called the clown, an idiot, and there's also a large constituent of people who are kind of saying, like, what did he really say if he didn't say anything? Because we ran immediately to the negative, and we'll probably never get context from Kyrie. Actually, I'm going to play a clip because today, as of in the last 24 hours, he has joined the Anti-Defamation League, and along with the Brooklyn Nets, they have both donated over $500,000 to combat anti-Semitism and other forms of racism. And Kyrie, was actually given the opportunity to.
Might as well call him Kanye.
Might as well, right? Was given the opportunity to apologize. Here are some of the things that he said during his apology. Did they take it down? They might take it down. Uh-oh.
Damn, that quick.
Are you sorry for the hurt that your post caused people?
I take my responsibility for posting that. Some things that were questionable in there, untrue. Like I said, and the first time you guys asked me when I was sitting on that stage, I don't believe everything that everybody posts. It's a documentary, so I take my responsibility.
It seems like Adam sort of wanted to hear the word "I apologize," or in your mind, you said, "I didn't mean to cause any harm." Were you apologizing, or did not?
I didn't mean to cause any harm. I'm not the one that made the documentary.
What are the specific things in the documentary that you don't believe are true and that you don't believe represent your values?
I think some of the criticism of the Jewish faith in the community, for sure. Some points made in there that were unfortunate.
Kyrie, are you surprised that you did hurt people?
So, as you can tell, he's not necessarily, he didn't say I'm sorry. That's one of the biggest plot points right now on social media, on Twitter, for those offended and hurt by his actions. He does say that he didn't mean to cause harm. He didn't, intend to, support any false troops in the documentary. And I don't know. It's tough.
Go ahead.
Go ahead. I say this is tough because I know there's no context to it, and it definitely does have hateful rhetoric in it, and I think that some of the condemnation is good. But I also feel like he didn't tell us what his point of view was, whether that was his intention or not. And it's like he's catching a lot of hell for it. So I don't know.
I think even though he didn't post context over it, but over the last year and a half, you could kind of assume what the you can assume what the context is. Obviously, you can't assume because you make an ass of yourself when you assume. But just given his recent actions over the last year and a half, with his stance on the vaccine, with the Adam Jones thing, you can a lot of people are speculating. That's why I think if it was any other superstar who just post that on this story, it wouldn't have garnered this response. But given what he have done prior and some of the statements he has made, it's hard. It's kind of easy to pinpoint. Even though he never came out, it's kind of easy to pinpoint what he's trying to say by doing that. And the thing about that is, a lot of problem I have with him is like, if he had just post probably like a documentary summary, that would have been okay. But for you to actually post an Amazon link for people to watch it, you're promoting the film. No matter if that was your intention or not, you have a brand. You have over millions of followers across your social media platforms. When you do post things, you always got to be mindful. You're not on the regular folks. You're not posting this on your Finsta. If you promote something, or if you say it's like that one executive that we talked about for the Chingy. He's just posting a meme. He didn't make the meme. He thought the meme was funny. Boy lost his job over that because he had a platform.
Didn't the meme basically say nigger in it?
Hey, he didn't make the meme, and I don't know why they shot at Chingy like that. but
the meme literally said "nigger" in it. As a white man, we know you cannot say that, and then I think.
But he didn't make the meme, so that's kind of like Kyrie. He didn't make the film.
Nigga, Kyrie posted a documentary.
So the film has anti-Semitic stuff in it
that you have to dive into, and it's like a 2-hour and 30-minute documentary. I'm not defending it, but I'm saying, I don't know what part resonated with Kanye. We have no context. Once the white dude said nigga, he was done. You feel me? And
it has they using the same basics on him. It has anti-Semitic stuff in it.
But you have to actually dive into it. But and I think that's something that a lot of people are having a trouble getting, because it's like, well, he didn't say what part is the part that made him post it, you know? He didn't say if it's the fact that he feels like, Judaism has, been taken away
for somebody who claims to think with a third eye and so conscious and so stuff. You didn't think that, oh yeah, due to what I have gone through with this Adam Jones situation and other stuff, I should not promote anything that might potentially have anything in it, or at least I should do the research and actually watch the documentary.
I think that's what happened.
Just post the link.
I think he probably didn't. He probably overlooked the controversial parts of it and just saw the part. And that happens with a lot of people who will post things and be like, "Oh wait, I didn't understand the context, or what other elements."
So just say sorry and get it over. I think the reason why he's getting a backlash is because at first he didn't say sorry. He was kind of like, "Yo, I didn't mean nothing. I didn't do nothing," and he got into that fiery exchange with the reporter. And then that's when you already had all the other stuff against you. So you already know niggas going to be on your head top. And then now you have to sit here and you still not saying sorry. If he had just said sorry right there with the clip that you played and then with the statement, niggas would blow it over.
You
But
think so?
you doubling down, which I respect as a person, you sticking to your guns. I respect that, but you understand they're going to continue to rain down on you. I hope you understand that. People fail to understand that we have freedom of speech, but you don't have freedom of what consequences happens after the speech.
I think it's magnified. We understand that the Jewish community is very tight knit together and holds a lot of power. We joked about it during the pandemic when we said that, you know what, they was still having, functions and formal things, and if police or whatever approached them, they got them shut down or got them fired. Like, you feel me? For going against civic law, So I also feel like it's tough because, they do want him to say apologize. And again, I feel like he probably does it. The part that he's wanted to get off, which he thought probably would have got him in trouble, he would have said it, is magnified. I think he's saying like, yo, I didn't agree with whatever part that y'all talking about. And I think he's so upset about how this is all being blown up. He got called a clown on They did a whole 4 segments on that Chicago Bulls Nets game about him. You feel me? Like, there's Sports Illustrated after his I don't want to call it apology, but his I guess his critique of his post. Sports Illustrated wrote a fucking 5-page essay about why he should be suspended from the NBA, And I guess for him it's like, this is not the part I'm talking about. And again, that's why I feel like him, if he would have offered some context, or at least that might have been more palatable for some people, not all, because once you're mad, you're mad. You feel me? Based especially how he's handling it with the media.
But Slick, it goes back into what I said. For somebody who's so conscious, you overlook. You just got the Adam Jones thing. Literally, Slick, happened. I would say, give or tops 3 to 4 months ago. And then literally 3 to 4 months ago, you got into a whole debacle because of the Adam Jones thing, and people was questioning you about that. Luckily, they wasn't on your head top for that like they are right now. But literally 3 or 4 months ago, and you come back with a lot of something.
Hey,
you're begging people, and you're wondering why it blowed up, bro. It's not like it's not even like if it was the Adam Jones was like a year or two ago, cool, and niggas on your head top now, cool. Yeah, I'm 100% agreeing. It's why people blowing this up. But bro, they're already actively looking at your team already on the basketball standpoint. They're already actively looking on your team already. Your team is not doing good. Ben Simmons is still psychologically not there for NBA basketball yet. Steve Nash just got fired. They're already on your, and your team is you have one of the top 3 players in the world on your team. Your team's already under the microscope. You go post this again after you just got in trouble 3 or 4 months ago. How do you not expect niggas to be on your head top, Slick? I don't understand. Is it just me?
I don't think it's niggas. I think it's the community that was offended by what he said. And I think that, again, this is like a lead. It's like Kanye stuff was just starting to smooth out. And it's like, here go this other nigga saying some wild shit.
And that's but Slick, you just made my point even more. Kanye West just lost, how much you said, Slick? $1.7 billion off of, and he didn't even really say anything anti-Semitic. He just lost $1.7 billion literally 2 to 3 weeks ago. Then you come out and do this.
But he didn't even say anything. I like, again.
Would you post anything that has something that
and it has ties to it?
And that's your fault. You got to accept accountability by posting something, posting a product page, not posting a product, but posting a product page without doing your due diligence, knowing that you have a brand. You're not a regular person. You have not been a regular. This is not like you had overnight success. You've been in the spotlight since damn near college. You have a brand. So there's a level of accountability that someone has to take for their action. When you do, that's why you listen to LeBron. That's why people follow LeBron, because LeBron doesn't post nothing or say anything without having his team overlook it before he releases it. And that's why LeBron does that, because he understands his brand. He understands the power. If I post anything on my social media, things could be misconstrued from any other side. So if I'm going to post this on my platform, I'm going to do the right thing, read it, watch it, whatever, so I know exactly. And if I am going to post it, I'm going to give my thought piece on it too.
You say so. I still feel like without context, it's tough for me to really berate Kyrie. Like I said, what he posted and what it has in it, absolutely. But I don't know what his point was. And that's the part like I said, in pre-production, I struggle with. Like, I definitely feel like you can apologize for you can apologize
truth.
You
can of light.
Yeah, you could apologize for hurting people for not realizing what was in it. And I think that's something he could, as a man, he can do. I think, like I said, I think he's trying to just stick it to the media in terms of like I'm not apologizing. I don't feel wrong, and that's like I said, it comes down to his context, which he didn't offer, which is why he's in this situation right now. Sadly,
Kyrie, a piece of advice: gather a team like LeBron has.
Kyrie is radioactive. Nobody's working for him right now. Nobody's touching him. Yeah. Nobody's touching him since the beginning.
But there's a piece of advice. Do like LeBron does. Have a team nearby. It could be a team of 2, 3, whatever. When you do want to post something to enlighten people, to awaken their third eye and all that jambalaya stuff, filter through them first. Get the response back with the edits. And then post whatever you want to post, so you can save yourself from the trouble. Because now,
he's done,
bro.
Unfortunately, he's done. Like, they're going to suspend him. He's up for a new contract.
I don't think he should be suspended though.
But you got to think about it like this: there's pressure. You know how many Jewish sponsors and season ticket holders and media, and run these media corporate. And it's like, again,
and they was at the game too.
And it's like what people
was at the game. There was like 8 people with the shirts, right?
Yeah, it's like, it's not what you say; it's who you offend. And unfortunately, who were the people that were majorly offended by this are the people with a lot of power. So you think that they're going to want to give a team that signs Kyrie a television contract for paying that man $40 million to continue to go against the traditions and not leave that group of people alone?
How many games?
You think he can suspend it?
How many games
until he apologizes? I don't think he should be suspended at all. I
agree with that point. But since you say he's going to get suspended, again, because it's like, you think?
Because he'll probably get, like, honestly, I wouldn't be surprised they try to throw the whole season at him.
Whoa, nah. Okay, I gave this whole spiel bragging on him, but if they give him the whole season,
but think about the
I'm fighting NBA.
Think about the group of people that he offended. Think about, and this is going to be the fucked up part. It's going to be the reference. They're going to talk about all the owners that said racist shit. They're being forced to pass to, sell their teams.
Oh shit, you got a point.
So, and the fact that he's been given opportunities to be a good old boy and apologize, and he's gone against that, I wouldn't be surprised if they suspended him for the rest of the season.
Oh, yeah, you got it. Yeah, you hit the nail with the owners because Donna Sterling just had a tape and he had to give
the dude from Phoenix is being forced to sell his team. He was saying, and I'm like, again,
because now if any owners say any negative stuff comes out, they be like, "Yo, with the NBA players, y'all don't,
you don't hold them accountable." You feel me? So unfortunately, I feel like this is, and it's like, it sucks because, again, like, I keep going back to this context thing because context matters. And as a black man, I understand. Like, we know we joke as we can't say nothing about the Jewish community on this. We are. It's like not even to make a joke because you don't want to offend somebody. Because, again, that's where a lot of the power. They have a lot of power in their community, and the fact that Kyrie refused to apologize, he's blacklisted.
I was thinking a week's worth of game, or maybe 2, just to be.
He will be suspended. Stern. He will be. They're going to call it an indefinite suspension until he formally apologizes.
And he's probably not going to apologize until too late.
This might be Kyrie Irving's last year in the NBA, if we're being honest.
You might have a point because he's on his last contract, and unless he start accepting the veterans minimum,
he'd have to sign for the low. Like, you can't touch that. Like, again, it's like the same thing when the NBA was it Daryl Morey when he said the thing about the occupied Taiwan, occupied China, whatever was going on in China, where it was like the public versus the government. He took the public side. What happened? Houston Rockets games were no longer on television. Like, things like that cost the NBA money, they're not attaching themselves to that. They're going to protect their investment before they protect freedom of speech.
Kyrie, say sorry, bro. Kyrie, I don't necessarily agree all the time with your off the court actions, but Slick got you in fantasy. Don't let my boy Slick out here like that, bro. Don't leave my guy empty like that. He just lost Harden. Don't leave my guy out.
I mean, I respect it, right or wrong. You're gonna stand 10 toes down in what you believe in. Like, I can't be mad at that. Like, we acknowledge the pain and hurt that or the topics that are in the documentary. I refuse to believe he would just idiotically just post anti-Semitic shit to be like, I hate Jewish people, or you're struggling and whatnot based on what he's saying. But at the same time, it's like, bro, you didn't tell us what you were, and are we entitled to that? Not necessarily, but if, like you said, using your platform, I could see where it's like, all right, bet I should tell y'all what I'm thinking. If you're saying that, like, you know, Judaism again has been taken away from the participants outside of the immediately European Jewish community, say that. But you can't just parade around like, you know, like Martin Luther Irving, as they said, but being a rebel without a cause. Even if you are saying things that a lot of people might believe and think.
Sound like Kanye Irving over here.
Kanye,
but,
yeah.
Man, that's sad because he's a great player. He's probably one of the best,
and still a nigga too. Because, like I said, he's a commodity. You get rid of him.
And you know, not to be on my my black centric thing, but look what we can do, black people, once we unite.
We will never be able to do that.
I know, but just
look
what we can do. Look what we can do.
You know why we really gonna have this conversation right now. We could talk about the NBA players being ass when you bet on them later. Like, if we're being,
because the most we could do is probably cancel you on Twitter, but we don't even own Twitter like that.
That's the word, ownership. There is no ownership, and we have had centuries of being broken apart as a people. So we're, again, like, even we joke, like, you know, remember that light skin, dark skin, tall, short, religion, like all those different delineations, we are pitted against each other. So it's hard to come together. And whenever there were people that were trying to unite them, they were vilified as, you know, communists, or vilified as martyrs, you know, terrorists, etc. And unfortunately, it's like, as a community, like you always say, for capitalism to work, somebody has to be on the bottom. We're the only community that, you know, despite grave injustices, we weren't granted land and funds to start our own businesses. Only until recently, with social media really allowing the rest of the world to see how our people are treated here at home and around the world, were we able to start seeing, you know, companies wanting to fund black-owned businesses and things of that nature.
And they find a way to pit us on that platform after we find our voice, which is kind of great. But we don't want to start no conspiracy theory.
It's not about conspiracy. It's not a conspiracy at all. It's literally just saying what it is. Like, for capitalism to work, somebody has to be at the bottom. And unfortunately for us as a people, we have never been able to collectively build. Like, you think about it, when you ask a black person, what are they? Or do they say black? No, I'm American. I'm Nigerian. I'm Jamaican. I'm Costa Rican. I'm Venezuelan. I'm Trinidadian. I'm Guyanese. I'm so many other things before I'm black, because we've always been taught that black is bad. So we won't be able to get past it.
I agree with that statement, but I feel like other people do that as well. Because you can't tell an Italian person that they're white. Italian people get offended.
Nobody, but think about it. Nobody has to ask them what they are.
Oh yeah,
they don't have that conversation when they meet them. Hey, bro, where you from? Oh, I'm Scottish.
A Brooklyn Italian niggas have to do that though.
If you're proud, there's nothing wrong with pride of where your family's from. But think about it. You don't have to wear as a white, or to a far lesser extent, but an Asian. You know, or, you know, I'll say white and far less than Asian. Like, those communities are allowed to thrive and are allowed a freedom where that shit doesn't matter outside of, like, your job application. Like, it's gonna say white, but like, when you get around black people, we have to take pride we take more pride in our individual cultures than creating one ginormous black culture to share historically. And it's getting better over time. But when we really think about the dissension amongst black people around the world, we, more often than not, we go back to our home island or our home country or home, hell, I'm American, but I'll be like, I'm from the South. You feel me? Like, you want some yearning of culture, something special to call your own, and we lean on that more so than just being black. If you put a room of black people that are of different denominations, I guarantee they're going to identify with their cultural background before they just say black.
No, you're 100% correct. Cause
that's why it won't. That's why things won't work. That's exactly why we can't consolidate power. But, you know, it's a sad thing. Let's pray that all hatred in the world, all racism, anti-Semitism, anything that can be used to degrade a people can be taken away. But we also have to acknowledge that there are structures and ways of thought that exist that are essentially going to allow these things to flourish because they, in some instances, they are, needed to like generate wealth and needed to maintain a status. So unfortunately, yeah.
Beautifully said, brother. Just to finish off in the NBA topics, Josh Primo. Am I saying his name right?
Yeah, Flashing Dick.
Primo? Flashing Dick Primo. That's crazy. If you didn't know, Spurs release a point guard, Josh Primo.
Lottery pick last year.
Yeah, for allegedly flashing the team psychologist, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Over 8 times since December 2021. And she has repeatedly went to the general manager and she felt like she wasn't being heard and whatnot. And now she is seeking criminal charges against him. Go get the nasty award, Slick, because these niggas is nasty over here, bro. What is wrong with you niggas out here, bro? Nasty man. We need to get a sound. Nasty man. Just straight nasty. What's your thoughts?
Like you said, I mean, keep it in your pants. They ain't teach you that in elementary school. He's claiming that he has a form of trauma that he's trying to get over. I don't know what
form.
I'm not going to judge. I'm not going to judge. All I'm going to say is that, like, I hope he gets the help he needs, and I hope this woman, if she has endured this trauma, can
8 times, Slick.
Yeah, she need to get a check. Pay her. They should have paid her.
No. She got a check. I'm talking about the nigga. 8 times, Slick.
I have no real words for it. I mean, like I said, that sounds like some mental illness. You don't just keep whipping out your dick over and over and expecting a different result.
But to the same person, was it the same person, or it was?
I think it was the same lady.
Nah, you know what? Disclaimer: respect to everyone dealing with mental health issues. Please go get the services. There's free services out there. I'm with you. Love you guys. You're not alone in this fight. But Slick, can we be real?
I ain't saying. I agree. I said the nigga Wiley. What you want me to say? Put your dick away.
If it's just with one woman, bro, I'm fake not jacking that. I'm sorry.
I'm not jacking it either way. Like, yo, put your dick away.
He's jacking it.
All right. In other news, you ready to talk about Drake losing a record?
But Taylor Swift. I'm a Swiftie, so go ahead.
So Taylor Swift has broken the Billboard record for most songs in the top 10, eclipsing Drake's 9 out of 10 from Certified Lover Boy, I believe it was, with 10 out of 10 songs in the Hot 100 top 10 from her latest album. What is it, Midnight?
But Slick,
yeah.
I'm not jacking niggas is physically buying all these albums like this. They say they are. I love Taylor Swift, and I think she does do big numbers, and she should. She been out there for a long time. I fuck with Taylor Swift, but niggas is the 1.4 million,
1.5 million in sales, 1.1 million physical sales.
Yes. So they saying about like 600,000 came from vinyl records. A couple 100,000 came from physical CD purchases. In this day and era, Slick.
All right, I'm not going front. You could ask Shorty. I had a whole like hour and a half rant about this on like I swear to God, like I wasn't taking a dump, everything. I had the door open. Like I was like, there's no way this could happen. And I spoke to her.
I
spoke to a colleague, and we broke it down because I had evidence to support my claim. I was like, there is no way in this streaming era. But then you hit the nail on the head. Those vinyls, off rip, 600,000 vinyls is insane. And a lot of artists do not drop vinyls immediately when they drop an album because it's just not it's a niche. Think about it, like it's a hobby to have vinyls, right? She dropped it on her website, and then she dropped them like staggered. So automatically, that's a collector's item. It's an heirloom, right? Then you think about her fan base, because I was arguing like Taylor hasn't had crossover appeal on like 3 or 4 albums, in my opinion. I didn't even know this album was coming out, but think about her fan base. She's white and she's safe. Think of every other artist out there. Name 5 successful artists. I'll tell you something wrong that makes them not safe. Go. Give me 5 that you could think that put up number.
Harry Styles.
Harry Styles is British. His fan base is mostly young women, right? The older adults don't know who the fuck he is. They're not going to go
Billie Eilish.
Young, again, it's more of a niche for the younger audience. Maybe in like 10 years, she'll be the next Taylor Swift. She already has like an album of the year. Like Taylor already has 3. Beyonce has been pro-black for the last 3 albums. It's not resonating with her white fan base and audience as much as it did when she was, in her, trying to see continuously make popular chart-topping music. Next.
Dua Lipa.
What they say on Twitter? Who? not nowhere near the level of star to even account for those kinds of numbers in the first week. She's lucky to do 300,000.
Bad Bunny, but he's not safe though.
Bad Bunny is not safe, and white people are not running out to pick up, and a lot of niggas are not running to pick up a Bad Bunny. So he's globally he's doing numbers crazy, but first week drop like that, he'll hit 500.
Okay, I know. I need to name some country artists. Morgan Wallen.
Morgan Wallen. He became more popular once he said the
he's
name.
not safe though.
His number. Country music is more consistent in sales, but first week you're not getting that amount of punch. Because think about it, you're not. They might get 1 or 2 songs. Taylor has a run of albums where she's doing number ones, so not there yet. Next,
Luke Combs.
Again, country music superstar, not crossover. Very much in that country
One
bubble.
Republic.
Again, pop. Older audience, young people aren't really going to them.
They're not pop.
Hey, country,
Chris Stapleton.
Same thing. You saying the same thing? You got the longevity argument, you got the vinyl argument, you got Taylor Swift is white and safe.
Olivia Rodrigo.
Too young, not there yet. Ain't got no time in. She'll sell it over time.
She'll sell records. Adele,
but over time, Adele fucks niggas. Nobody ready for that one.
A lot of Adele.
All right, now hold on. Adele, not only does she sleep with the blacks, but Adele has been embroiled in divorce controversy. He'll sell it over time. I felt like the rollout for this last project was not, and I don't think she did vinyls. That's even going far. The vinyl element of it, you think about it, Taylor Swift is selling. There are 12-year-old girls whose parents grew up listening to Taylor Swift, and she's safe. They will buy that vinyl. They go to those shows. Think about all those Disney Channel girls that come out and they go number 1 and they sell like 300,000 a week. Taylor has no scandal, no controversy. What's her biggest controversy? She breaks up with every boyfriend she gets before the album comes out.
Yeah,
it's easy. So who else? Drake says nigga. White people, grandmas are not buying Drake for their daughters.
But slick. They saying that Shorty got the million from CDs, cassettes, and. But you also got
to think, collector's items. It's niche. People will buy this. 600,000 in vinyls alone is insane, and that's not even accounting CDs. A CD sale counts if you buy the If you buy, I think it's the bundle for the concert.
Merch?
Yeah, if she concert bundled it, that comes with a CD. That's a sale. She announced the world tour.
Isn't this just an album that she recorded? So
she added she added like 7 or 8 songs. I think. Well, I don't know. Let me check. But I was under that impression too. But I was told it was a new album, and I heard a song. We played it on Alexa, and I ain't gonna front. That shit was alright. I was like,
oh no. T Swift getting her back. If you.
I don't.
Me personally, I
personally feel like she shouldn't have. I feel like I don't know. It's gonna sound like some hater shit. This might not go well. 3 albums of the year. 3. I don't know. It never sat right with my spirit. But I feel you. I'm not saying her music is bad. I was out. Here's the thing. What was it? Was it you be the one that understand? Like that was my shit.
You gotta fuck with old T Swift.
Our
song is a favorite swing doors coming out late on the window.
I was fucking with her. And then she tried the white woman to fuse too many situations. I was like, oh shit, I can't fuck with you no more, Taylor. But Midnight's 3, because she dropped multiple versions of it. There's a 3 a.m. edition, there's the regular edition. I think this is a brand new album, bro. Yeah, this is
damn T Swift out here still. She been in the game for a long time.
But she's unproblematic. She don't do drugs. She don't twerk. She not showing her butt cheeks on the internet. There's no
she
sex
runs through
scandal.
boyfriends though. She
That's
runs
fine.
through
So
boyfriends.
what? She's successful in fucking. Congratulations. We never find out about it. I ain't never heard of Taylor Swift.
No,
sex
you
scandal.
heard. You heard. I mean, you don't hear nothing bad about her, but you hear about the relationship through her music and
That's
media.
fine. And that's what she's is she even 30? Was she like 30? She might be our age, a little older. Taylor Swift is
No, she older. She older than us.
no, barely. But like what Taylor Swift has been in the soundtrack for a lot of women. And like I said, those women have little sisters and cousins. That's an easy stocking stuffer. It makes
She's 32.
when you think of she was 16 when she dropped. That's what I'm saying. It makes sense that she would do these numbers. So
She dropped 2008.
but that's why
She's still around. No, she dropped 2006.
yeah.
Taylor Swift, the debut album came out in 2000. Shit.
But think about it. And she's always been remember she was on MTV with the little show and whatnot. She has been media marketable since she was 16 years old and has been one of the few artists to stay out of trouble. So people
She's like the LeBron of music.
I hate that, but you're right. Because like I said, I was
stamping it right now. If I see anybody, I'm suing. She's LeBron James of music. T Swift.
That's fair. I definitely was in that party. Like, ain't no fucking way she did 1.1 in pure physical sales. Then you say over 600,000 in vinyls. Her fan base, the grandma's been buying Taylor Swift albums for the last 20 years or the last 16 years. It ain't stopping. You know, the older women still buying it. If you purchase it via your phone on Apple Music, if you actually buy it, that counts. So, and then she got like, the crazy part is that even if she didn't do all of that, she would have still had almost 500,000 in streaming sales. So she would have been number one regardless.
Who she messing with? Because I might need to slide in her DMs. She got a white boyfriend, Joe Alwyn. Get that nigga out the paint real quick. Hold on, I need some of that.
You already
Swift, baby, what's going on?
You called women hoes on this episode, and you just said get this nigga out the paint. You are already too
I
dangerous
heard you
for
say
Taylor
the devil was fucking with niggas, so I don't.
You know what that means? I got a better chance of pulling the dough than you do with Taylor Swift. It's lit. Let's go. Next topic, please.
You want to talk about Diddy? I mean, I ain't gonna lie. We talked about Halloween costume. Diddy outdid himself with the Joker impression this year.
Yeah,
but
so
why
much
the fuck
so
was he
him
fighting too bit of a power though?
I don't know. I feel like this was like old nigga, young nigga hate. 2-Bit was not backing down. I was like, 2-Bit, this is Diddy. Low key, he might have had a couple of people buried. Like, don't do this, sir.
Come on now. You know he can. You know we're not going to talk
Exactly.
about that.
Stop
Shout
it.
out to Revolt. Sign us.
Cut it out. So I literally just sat there and I was like, Diddy, because Diddy was wild. He said, I will beat your fucking ass. I was like, oh my God. In a Joker costume, you can't lose that fight. I'm sorry.
That's a fact. You got to cut the nigga. You feel me? You got to give him $150 in the Joker outfit. You feel me? Off rip.
Nah, so
I don't know.
They hugged it out at the end.
I don't think he knew.
Diddy said, I don't like your energy. I don't like the way you approach me. And I was like, oh shit.
Nigga, he was a Joker. He was supposed to be nice.
When a gangster tell you, y'all don't like the way your energy is resonating right now, I'm like, oh, he was about to kill you.
Oh my God.
And then blame it on the diplomats. But anyway, carry on. Final serious topic.
Okay, the last topic, right? Oh wait, you had a lot of
it's about D Wade and what's going on.
Oh yeah,
go ahead.
All right, so I wanted to talk about this because if you didn't know, D Wade's ex-wife, I cannot pronounce her name.
Siobhan. It's Siobhan. Yeah, it's Siobhan.
Oh, it's Siobhan, but it's spelled different.
It's spelled real Chicago, but it's Siobhan.
Okay, so you know what? You go ahead, Slick, because you're better than I am at this.
Essentially, so if you guys didn't know, Dwayne Wade's middle child has actually come out as trans, and she is transitioning. She has plans soon to, at the age of 15, to transition from a boy to a woman, right, or a young girl, however you would like to say this, right? I don't know what the politically correct term would be. But
she's becoming a woman.
She's becoming a woman. That's like 15 woman. Like no, sorry, y'all. It's been a long day. But anyways, I digress. Essentially, Dwayne Wade's ex-wife Siobhan, I forget Funches, I believe, right? Is her last name. She has petitioned the court and is suing Dwayne Wade to ensure that Zaya Wade does not get to undergo her transition until she turns 18, claiming that Dwayne Wade is using her transitioning as a ploy for money and financial gain. It's tough.
Okay, now,
It's a tough read.
now this is tough though, because now understand. I just think the reasoning that she gave to the court was bullshit. Now, I'm not saying that she's necessarily wrong or she's necessarily right of waiting to 18, but to say that D Wade is doing. Do you know who D Wade is? D Wade is a 3-time champion. He got lucrative business. He's on TV still, and his wife is Gabrielle Union. She's still working out here. What financial that he gets? He's not broke. That was my whole big problem with it. It was like, bro, the reasoning behind it. Why would he push that to get money when he's D Wade? He has not even lost money even after he retired. I
think that it's a combination of a few things. I think that their marriage ended very poorly. He actually has custody of of the boys that they've had together. I think that they are very religious.
He has custody of the son and daughter.
Excuse me. But he also has the nephew. That's what I'm saying. And then when he obtained custody, it was the boys. So that's why I said it that way. Sorry, trying to get me in trouble. But and then 2, I believe that they were both a very religious couple. So I think that this might go against a lot of her religious beliefs. And I think that is tough when you really just think that, like, hey, throughout this process, I don't remember hearing too much about her stance in regard to Zaya's decisions. I know we've seen Dwayne Wade and Gary Union be very supportive. We've taken her pride, allowing her to dress as she may feel comfortable, being like what I think most trans kids would love to have, But I think it's one thing to, I don't want to say act, but I guess to participate in these things, and it's one thing to take that surgery and undergo that physical change. That makes it real. I think that that's very tough for the mother to accept.
And also, but the thing about it is, I don't like the public opinion because I've seen a lot of people going after D Wade, like, yo, y'all blame us men for not being there for our kids, not being supportive. But then when you finally have a father who's there being supportive and everything, y'all love to attack them. So what do y'all want? y'all want us to be there for our children? Because the thing about D Wade, which I respect so much, even though I might have different feelings about the whole situation, the thing about I respect about D Wade so much, he could have been a stereotypical father when it came to the situation with him and the daughter. He could have been that old school, nah, fuck that, you diss that, probably put her in tons of therapy, traumatize her even more. From day one, he has stuck beside his daughter, standing there, shielding her from the world, despite all the comments and everything, making sure that the environment that he had for her was safe and she was able to be open. Great father.
Absolutely.
And they just trying to tear him down. Like, now,
it's easy.
Okay, this might get me in trouble.
It's easy to tear somebody down when you don't support what they're doing or to support yourself.
And now, I do kind of get what she mean by waiting to 18, because I think personal thing. I don't mind the transitioning to one, but I feel like 18 is good because you have enough of life. The reason why I say 18 is because you have enough life experience. I feel like once you at 18, you probably went through some things, you experienced some stuff, you probably get out of some mindsets that you had prior to being 18. So I feel like 18 is a good age. But I also do think that everything is subjective by how the relationship between the kid and the support system. And I think D Wade from the start have been communicating. They have done a lot of research. So in this particular case, I can see why they will be advocating for doing it at 15 compared to waiting until she's 18. Because, I think they have the necessary funds and necessary resources around to actually make sure that Zara is making the decision that she wants. You get me?
I feel you.
But I just didn't like, but my whole point, the reason why I said I didn't like how social media was just getting at D Wade. I think he's been getting a lot of attack for how he's handling the situation with his daughter. And I'm just like, bro, he's being a loving father at the end of the day. And that's the only thing we can ask for him. You might not agree with the decision that they make within their family home, whatever. But one thing you can't question is his love for his daughter and love for his family. And we have to salute men, not just only black men. We just got to salute men for being great fathers. Even though, yes, you should be, and you shouldn't get celebrated for the bare minimum. I don't want to get into that little debate. But we should celebrate, especially when the person is there and creating a safe environment for their children.
Word. Well said.
All right. Okay, so let's go to our song of the week. If you're listening to this on YouTube, please exit. Go to your streaming platform, whether that is Stitcher, Spotify, Apple, whatever you listen to, you can go listen to us, or you can go to Apple Music playlist and go listen to our song of the week. Shout out to Division. This album up there.
It's still his fourth best album. It's still his fourth best album. I'm not willing to say it's better than any of the other three.
Just sit with it. It just came out. Just sit with it for a little bit. It's gonna.
I like it, but this nigga switched up. No, I ain't cry on this one.
You cried on that one song that you said.
Which one? The shit at the end about cheating?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that shit deep. That shit wild. Woo! All right, introduce Toxic Segment. Hold on.
Hold on. You can find the rest of our songs of the week on the Apple Music playlist and whatever else. But anyway, that's not what you're here for. You're here for the people's choice, the people's favorite, Slick. Drop it.
I can be toxic, but so what? You gonna love it here. Shit, fuck is you talking about? We have fun over here. It's very fun here.
And it's fun indeed. Welcome to the TSA, the Toxic Service Announcement. No special guest this week. Slick and I holding it down once again. But we got a few topics for you guys. You can go to our Patreon to go listen to our extra toxic topic or any other stuff that we have on our Patreon. But we have two for you guys today. And I wanted to play a little game, Slick.
Mm-hmm.
I saw this on TikTok. It's a classic game of fuck, marry, kill. And I saw this on TikTok it was the game with Kalani, SZA, and Janae Aiko. You go first, Slick.
Oh, this is easy. I had this conversation. Normally you would get me with something like this. I'll be trying to be politically correct. But Shorty asked me this, so I have answers. All right, I'm marrying Janae. I'm marrying. Do I have to explain why?
You do like a little feisty woman. And
Not
Janae
even
is
that.
a firecracker.
Shit. A woman that uses crystals and voodoo and all that other shit ain't never been bad to me.
But she gangbang on the side though.
That's fine. She gangster. I mean, she can handle her own for the most part till I need to step in. But and the crystals, the energy, I just feel like Janae just got a lot of layers to her, and I think that would make for a fire ass union. Like we'd be able to handle business, be able to meditate. I feel like she been singing about sex since she was like 18, and I was like 8, and I felt like I had a connection. So I'm with that. I am fucking SZA.
Wait, what?
I'm fucking SZA.
Really? Why?
I feel like it'd be fun. Now that I think about it, I'm just like, oh shit. What
think SZA would be fun to?
Yes, because she's weird.
Let me know when it's my turn.
SZA is weird, and she done came into her big girl body. She's starting to feel her sexuality. She wasn't always cute. The ones that didn't grow up cute. They had like grow into it. Those ones is always a good time. And I just feel like her artistic side is dope to me. I feel like they already said she a freak, so I'm kind of I just feel like it'd be fun. And she said she like Pisces, so I already know that the energies is gonna match.
Oh God,
the energies from the match. She said it. She's like Pisces and something else, but it was like Pisces mainly. I was like, girl, you better stop talking about me. My girlfriend sitting next to me, and then I'm killing Kalani. She can't make up her mind. 1 minute she like girls, 1 minute she like boys, 1 minute she like both, 1 minute I don't.
You see, you didn't go to did you see clips of her tour that she just recently came off for the new album?
I don't care about her clapping her little cheeks. I don't mean nothing to me. She's still fine. I'm not saying that, but I just like, I need to know you gonna be strictly for me. You're not gonna wake up one day and leave me for my cousin, my sister cousin.
She could bring a little chick with you,
or she could say
takes down. She's usually the stud in okay, I could.
Or
can
you
I
could
do
end
more
up
stuff?
you could end up like Ross and Friends, where his shorty had the baby and left him in, took the baby with him with the side joint. So nah, I'm
With
good.
Kalani, I'm okay with that.
All right, nigga. Just because you want to get your dick wet, go ahead. What's your?
It's not even get my dick wet because I'm gonna surprise you. I'm marrying Kalani.
What?
I'm married. I love Kalani.
Why?
I've been a big fan of her music and her personality.
What about her
years.
personality screams Mary? Please explain this.
Yo, she is so dope.
Artistically,
so
yes.
chill. She's so like quirky, but she's
Around women.
She but that's the thing about her too, is she can be masculine and feminine. Like she's masculine with women, but she's feminine when she's with the guy. Like
when have you seen that?
Smoke, I'm a fan of her. I watch her interviews, but like she's really in my top 5, like OD, music wise and not music wise. No offense to you in music wise, you up there for me in music, but top 5 is too crazy to put for music. But top 5 for girls.
Oh no, that's your
Kalani will ride the shit out you and smoke a blunt with you. Oh,
I don't know, bro.
She could dance.
The indecisiveness throws me, bro. I couldn't commit to that. I need to know you on my side.
She is like she's like Tiana Taylor, but the light skin version.
Tiana married a man. she bring girls into the room.
Yeah, no, I'm talking about the type of vibe. Like you think Tiana's like just, but she's like she's sensual. Like Kalani, like maybe because you're not a big fan of her. Personal wise.
I'm a fan of Kalani, but again, it's the not flimsy. I don't want to say her lifestyle choices are flimsy. I've seen her switch up too many times. I don't feel like that's what I would commit with.
You have to know her story, and
I understand the homelessness. I understand the relationship with her father, and everything like that. But like I said, that ain't for me. God bless you.
And also, she generally had better relationships with women than with guys. Most of the guys that she has been with.
And you want to marry that? So you want to deal with that?
Because I'm a good nigga, and I'm gonna treat my boo Kalani.
Trauma is trauma.
Correct.
Trauma shows us a relationship off the rip. You want to marry someone that? Never mind. I'm sorry. I'm gonna get this canceled.
Cause she choose wrong niggas, and now she choosing Hemi Turner. Choosing Hemi Hendrix, Hemi Butler, Hemi like Beanie Man. She's choosing that nigga.
No, she not. I guess in this scenario, but I think even she would say nigga. Even in this scenario, I think she would tell you nigga you're bugging. The thing about her is she's my type of social person. Like when she's at an event, she's going to turn up, but she's not really turned up like that 24/7. She's not. She's like when she's like okay, I'm at a social gathering, I'm gonna turn up. But when I'm not at a social gathering, I'm chill and calm. Like me. She's literally like the female version of me. You know why she turned up at that social gathering? Because she's trying to take the female bartender home. You got to deal with that. You're going to have to watch it. You're going to have to watch and record it. Good
That's
luck.
Even more like me.
You think y'all going to be
you think y'all going to be sharing? Oh my God, I love Kalani.
You think y'all going to be sharing it, John? You're going to be holding the camera and beating your shit. But carry on.
You're a hater.
I'm dead ass.
And I am fucking Jhené Aiko because Jhené, I heard that Come On song. I know her shit fire. I just know her shit fire.
I can't be mad at the logic on that one.
You list her sex songs. Pussy Fairy. Any girl who make a song named Pussy Fairy, I need to know what that about. I need to see what that about. I never had no girl say well like that. I'm trying to see what that about. Off the rip. And she fake got movement. She dance a little bit, but in her music videos, but and she fake a thug, so she might fucking she might choke the shit out you right, Ronnie. So Jhené ain't cool. I'm with that.
Whatever.
And she got one of those bodies that it might look small outside, but when she takes it off, oh shit, you got a little wagon.
All right.
Now
so
SZA,
why you killing SZA? Let's hear.
I think SZA is toxic.
That's why the sex would be lit. Are you stupid? Are you
dumb?
No.
She's different toxic. Like Jhené Aiko is sexy toxic. Like Jhené Aiko is toxic, but
Janae Eichel.
This shit gonna be fire.
Janae literally made a song shitting on a nigga and had him feature.
Toxic.
I love it. Tell me more.
I don't think SZA is going to give up. I don't think SZA is going to let you beat all the time. That's the type of person, like, she's mad, swishy-washy, all that other stuff. And I don't even think she's going to put her best foot forward sex-wise.
I don't know, bro.
I think she's one of the type of girls who's going to give you head and be like, 5 minutes in, my jaw hurt. I have that feeling. I still want to see what that's about, though, if I had a chance in life. But that's my thought process on it, and that's why I have to kill SZA.
Weird girls be the best, but whatever. Carry on. I fuck with it. Whatever. That's your problem.
All right, let's do one more. Let's do a classic list.
Go ahead.
And then before we get to the next one, all right, Megan Good, Sanaa Lathan, Nia Long.
I'm marrying Sanaa Lathan. That's my baby. Everybody know me. That's my first love.
Okay.
That's my first love. So my girl know that. She's like, if I was in a room, if I was like, she was on a cliff and Sanaa Lathan was hanging next to her, it's a good chance I'm picking Sanaa Lathan. Like,
that's like me and Vanessa Hudgens. I ain't gonna hold you.
Yeah, nah, Sanaa Lathan, man. Even when she, you know how I know it, I love Sanaa Lathan. When she went bald, I was like, I'll lick your scalp. I swear on my mama. Who else was it? Sanaa Lathan,
Megan Good, Nia Long, and we gonna go with the '90s version.
I'm taking not going with
the current. Bro.
I'm taking the current version of Sanaa Lathan. I'm taking down the current version of Megan Good or the classic version. That one right there. Oh, she's special, and she was sending news to the pastor. Imagine what she gonna send to a regular nigga like me. Shit, better ask somebody. And Nia Long, I ain't gonna front. Even Chris Rock dubbed you, so I know you annoying. I have to kill you.
Oh no, you see that? What? Damn, I didn't know we was that different. I'm killing Sanaa Lathan.
You know, that's the podcast done. Don't talk about my wife like that, nigga. Don't be out. Don't you ever.
Her.
And for those of you that don't know me, hear me talk like this.
You beautiful. I love you. You beautiful. You did a good thing in Brown Sugar and Love and Basketball, but
you ain't want to just go grab her up when he beat her for the game. Like, baby, you can beat me in basketball anytime. Fuck that. Even Quincy understood. Quincy had Tyra Banks. Quincy had Tyra Banks and still went back to Sanaa. What'd that tell you? That woman right there.
Tyra Banks' forehead too big.
She had bangs in the movie. Fuck you.
I'm marrying Megan Good because that's Megan Good. Like, she been. I don't know, Megan Good. That's just something nice. That when you wake up with a girl and you just know she looks good with the wake up.
Yeah, her back.
That's Megan.
Her back too.
Like, I feel like her breath would stink in the morning.
Like
you feel me?
I feel like the pretty girl's breath always be hot in the morning. I feel like I don't know what it is. I think history just shows like the prettier the girl, the better the worse her breath is. Yeah, just a little. She got a little cavity she ain't never take care of, but it's okay.
But I feel like she's one of the type of girls that. She's one of the type of girls that you be sitting there just looking at her like, damn, I really got that. Like, that's really my girl. Like, I have to marry Megan Good. I love Megan Good. And Nia Long, I have a crush on Nia Long too.
Well, that's why
I have to fuck Nia Long.
You gotta take it down.
The thing about it is the sass with her. She just, it's like
it doesn't give annoying.
In the news now. What happened?
You don't feel like she annoying? I feel like Nia Long would be mad annoying. Like I said, if Chris Rock, who was ugly,
that's why I'm fucking her. I'm not marrying her.
Those be the worst.
No, I just know that pussy got power. That shit got attitude. That shit got sass. That shit bite back. You feel me?
Yeah, with teeth. You wilding out. You are wilding. Whatever. We really is different when it comes to this, but that's fine. I'm not surprised by it.
All right, okay. We had a little fun topic. Let's get into. I mean, we can still make this fun, but you want to play the clip I just sent on TikTok of leaving your partner? Not gonna play the song.
People getting mad at me because I said I would leave my girl if she get big.
For starters, I just want to say this. This is prime example. If you go look in his comment section, you will see all these different women talking about how he looks. The thing is that women do the exact same thing.
Cut it right there. Cut it right there. Cut it right there, Slick.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly.
What?
Now, before we get into that, would you leave your partner if they become overweight in a relationship?
Nah, I like when my woman get a little
And that's
big.
and you want to put some stipulation not off of.
We talking like Rikishi big, or we talking
children?
We talking like Rikishi big, or we talking like just a little thick one, like a little she like a little 205, 215 type shit.
Nah, you always a big fan of thickums. So
I was gonna say thick.
That's an easy lie for you. I'm talking
like
about,
how fat? Like I said, she a sumo wrestler. Then we just gonna pay for surgery. But I ain't leaving. You my girl.
Oh no, the stipulation I want to put in there is like she became overweight with no kids. Like.
Yeah, I
mean, when she have kids, you just gotta accept it, bro. She birthed a kid, child weight.
She turned into Mrs. Claus. I'm cool with that. That's fine with me. But I like thicker women, so it don't really bother me. Like when girls used to be like, "I'm so fat," I'm like, you gotta feel good for yourself. What I've learned over the years. But like if I liked you, 9 times out of 10, the personality is what kept me. And you could always lose and gain weight, so it don't really bother me like that. Like I said, as long as it ain't sloppy, like you still look sexy, I'm gonna still find you attractive. You know?
You answer. You have my answer right there. Now, with you gaining weight, are you being sexy with it now? Because the thing about it is, I'm thinking more so not even the appearance wise. It's more about overall attitude, your whole overall mood. Like, okay, you became overweight, but are you still trying to be sexy? Are you downing yourself? Because sometimes when people become overweight, they start their self-esteem is
having
low.
Sex with the lights off and shit. Fuck wrong with you? Turn them lights on, girl. Let me see you.
Yeah, you feel me? That's where more I'm coming from. It's like if everything else is the same, but you just got overweight. Oh, we rocking. I'm, I slide that little fupa. You feel me?
It's a nice little.
Get up in there.
It's a nice little forehead warmer sometimes.
You feel me? I might fuck a good side rib. You feel me? Getting in there. You feel me? If that's that. But now, if you became overweight, your self-esteem is low, and you just kind of like pessimistic, and you just kind of like a Debbie Downer, and just kind of like, I don't want to do anything. I don't want to. Then I will leave you for that. But just your appearance wise, nah.
I'm gonna say, bitch, you boring. Get your shit together. I'm gonna motivate you with negative reinforcement. Like,
yeah,
some cookies sure would be nice for me. Get your fat ass in the gym.
Wait, what?
I feel like at that point, like once you start being a Debbie Downer about it, and it's like it's something you can control, that's when I'm gonna be an asshole. Like I feel like because it's like if you gaining weight and just like I still find you attractive, I just struggle that shit off. I'm like, all right, come on, you wilding, you doing too much.
That's a fact.
But once you get into that, I'm so fat. Oh, I can't see my toes. Bitch, go get on the treadmill. Go work out.
You know what we'll do? Oh, I can't see it. All right, bend over a little bit. Straight back shot. What? You gonna see them toes now? You feel me?
Nah, I literally would probably be like, I'm probably gonna bully you. The jokes is gonna fly because I'm like, you gonna be sad about it. We need to really get you like you forgot who you was.
Hold on. I'm a bully. Hold on, Slick. She really sad about it. You gonna make jokes?
What I'm gonna say? She gonna know I'm lying. What I'm gonna say?
You gonna push her off the deep end with that?
No, I'm not. I'll be like, look, we gotta get this shit together. Come on, Rasputia, because girls hate that shit. Let's get it together. Let's go. We working out.
But you can't be that direct with women. You have to like pretend like,
point,
oh, I'm going to the gym. Would you like to accompany me? Type stuff.
Bring your ass. We going to KFC. Not by KFC, I mean Planet Fitness. Let's go. No, fuck that.
Nah, crunch.
Nah, fuck that.
You gonna get that crunch?
Nah, that sounds too close to Church's Chicken. She might want to go over there. Nah, I'm not fucking with it. But I'm not leaving either way. I'm gonna be an asshole. We gonna get this shit right. One way or the other. When I was nice, she got big. Now I gotta be a dick. I gotta be the villain from a Tyler Perry movie. Because every time a Tyler Perry movie happened, and dark skinned bald headed dude with the beard always want to be mean to this woman. What happened? She snapped back better than ever. Sometimes
just don't throw no kids outside the window.
I ain't ever watched that sad ass movie. See, he be doing them. So I don't fuck with him. God, Tyler Perry. Whatever. I'm going to sleep. Let's wrap this up.
Yeah, but baby girl, you got little thickums, baby. That's more cushion for the pushing, baby.
That's a
kiss you in your forehead.
That's a Fendi. We said we support it. I don't mad at it. Just feel comfortable. Yeah. But
all right. Please follow us on all social media. This might not go well. If any branded deals, business opportunities, please email us at thismightnotgo@gmail.com. I'm the host with the most, B-Breeze, aka Poppy Size Zone.
It's your man Slick Grayson. We hope you guys have a great week. Dropping on time. We'll see y'all next week.
Take out.
Just take the beats.
Try to tell them we up next, you can't stop that. This your favorite podcast. Every show is lit, baby. You know what we finna do. Slick gon' talk that slick talk, he gon' get political. Do not switch topics, niggas is toxic. Poppy shots don't always say it's something wrong, but if you don't like it, what we saying, nigga, oh well. We try to tell you, baby, this might not go well. This might not go. Hey, that's it. One take. We're not even doing it again. Keep that. That's the one.